Hello, EOD family. This is Donnie Howard from Tyler, Texas. And today I want to talk to you about leadership versus management. Years ago, all the talk was about how great management was the key to a company's success. These days, the paradigm has shifted, and we see leadership as paramount to success. There is a huge difference between the two. And when you get it, you will get why some people make it big in network marketing and others do not. Managers see it as their task to get others to do what the company wants them to do. Leaders get the people to want to do themselves whatever the company is wanting. Can you clearly see the difference? If you work for a company and your manager wants you to go sell 10 units this month, that manager is going to manage you by convincing you of why this goal must be met. Managers use tactics based on the carrot or the stick. Sell 10 units or else you will not keep your job. So fear of losing your job is used to manipulate you into motivation. Or they might dangle a promotion in your face to get you to work harder. Management tactics do not work very well. Yet, even if they achieve the intended results, the employee is not connected emotionally with the process, and therefore the motivation cannot be lasting. A leader, on the other hand, takes a completely different approach. Leaders lead people. They share a vision that embodies both the company and the person together. They paint a picture that depicts the company winning only by the individual person winning as well. Leaders get buy-in from the individual by tuning him or her into their own favorite radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? A good leader can get people to want to hit their goals for their own reasons, not for the leader or for the company. Of course, the goals ought to be congruent for all involved. But when you motivate a person by that which motivates him, you essentially connect the person's own desires to that of the company. Thus, he takes ownership of the task at hand and will be far more self-motivated and need less prodding to do the job well. Do you see how this applies to building a network marketing organization? If you try to manage your team, they will see you that you are only looking out for your goals, what you want them to do, and how much money you want them to make you. I often see most networkers fall into management mode. They stop doing the recruiting and selling themselves and turn to trying to be a dictator over their team by telling everyone what they ought to be doing. The team soon turns on this upline manager, but usually not in a mutiny. What generally happens is they just fade away and drop out of the business. They did not join the industry to have a boss, and they certainly won't be inspired by one to stick around or produce. Leaders in our industry are those who actually care about the dreams and desires of their team. Leaders guide, they don't dictate. They try to help the team members see the reason to want to do certain activities. They don't expect them to do them. Leaders are good at selling their team on the vision of the company, the team, and the person. Leaders elicit others to rise up and perform at their optimal potential. How do leaders do this? They get into the head of each person, figure out what makes the person tick, and then align their rudder to guide the ship in the same direction as the team and their overall goals. That creates congruence between the team and all team members. A good leader knows the why or reason the person is building this business of each and every person he or she is leading. You must focus on building people instead of getting sales. A leader wants to create other leaders. Your goal should be to duplicate yourself. And the ultimate success is to have many people under you who out-earn you and get more recognition than you. That is when you know you have succeeded here. Here's a list of what leaders must do. Leaders must solve problems, turn challenges into positives, keep downlines on track and plugged into the system, promote calls, events, promotions, run contests for the team, help people set goals, inspire, motivate using stories, teach how-tos, read personal development books and promote the same. Be a good financial example by being smart with their money. Build team culture. Never fraction from the upline or system, always edify. Thus will be edified. Allow themselves to be led. Even Michael Jordan had a coach. Be responsible. Be accessible. Be reliable. Be empowering. Be caring. Track their business. Know their numbers. Help track downlines, businesses, and goals. Not want to remain a follower. Be in pursuit of mastery. Become a better speaker. Calls one's PCCs, briefings, trainings. Recognize their accomplishments. Give away credit, accept blame. Not get content, complacent. Raise the lid for their team. Sit in the front row at events. Not stand in the back being cool. Help make things happen. Communicate massively and connect massively. Remember that life is going to tear your people's focus away from their business. Life happens, and we can't stop that. But as a leader, you must know this and constantly distract your team from their distractions. In other words, if someone is going through a divorce, a leader will help him or her to focus on the positive of their business instead of dwelling on the loss in their life. Think of all the distractions people have: football, TV shows, kids' activities, illnesses, relationship troubles, family commitments, vacations, bad weather, lack of money, jobs, car issues, etc. We cannot stop these things from being true, but we can keep bringing their attention back onto the network marketing business. By focusing them on doing the activities required to win here, they will eventually succeed. And as you can imagine, success brings a certain ease. More money and more time freedom will make some problems go away and make others easier to handle. And living life with more passion would stem from them existing in this personal development environment we are centered in. This is Donnie Howard, and we have talked about leadership versus management. EOD, EOD, EOD.